Welcome to Celebrity Gossip Girl. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. So let's get into this.
Tiger Woods' attorneys say no tenancy agreement with ex-girlfriend. Attorneys for Tiger Woods said he never had an oral or written tenancy agreement with former girlfriend Herman, who has sued a trust that she claims Woods controls, for at least $30 million after he asked her to move out of his home following their breakup in October. Herman, who was a longtime girlfriend of golfer Tiger Woods, has filed 2 separate complaints after the 6-year relationship between the pair came to an end. Both filings were made to the Circuit Court in Martin County, Florida. The first suit, filed in October 2022, alleges a trust owned by Woods violated the Florida Residential Landlord Tenant Act by breaking the oral tenancy agreement. The filing states the actual damages are likely to be measured in excess of $30 million. Woods is not named as a defendant in the October lawsuit. In December, the trust filed a motion for the court to dismiss with prejudice in response to Herman's complaint, alleging that the dispute between the two began when Woods broke off his relationship with Herman in October and informed her that she was no longer welcome in Woods' home. It further states that the non-disclosure agreement (NDA) between the two required confidential arbitration in all disputes between Herman and Woods, and that Herman's suit violates that agreement. A copy of the NDA is attached to Woods' trust's motion, but the publicly available version of that document is redacted entirely. The October filing alleges that Woods' Jupiter Island Irrevocable Homestead Trust unlawfully brought Herman's tenancy at the couple's property on the Hobe Sound, Florida, to an end. The legal filing states, the defendant Woods and his trust elected to engage in prohibited practices, i.e., self-help, causing severe emotional damages to the plaintiff. The prohibited practices were done intentionally, with premeditation, and with malice aforethought. Specifically, the lawsuit claims, agents of the defendant told Herman to pack a suitcase for a short vacation, before revealing to her that she had been locked out of the house on arrival at the airport. It claims lawyers for the trust were on hand to confront Herman with proposals to resolve the wrongdoing they were in the midst of committing. The filing also alleges that agents of Woods and the trust have since removed Herman's belongings from the property and misappropriated over $40,000 of her cash. The NDA was signed in August 2017 according to the court filing, but Herman believes it is invalid and unenforceable. It notes that during litigation, a trust controlled by Woods commenced an arbitration against Herman based on the NDA, thus expressing its belief that the agreement remains valid. The filing asks for the purported arbitration clause in the NDA be deemed unenforceable under the Federal Ending Forced Arbitration of Sexual Assault and Sexual Harassment Act of 2021 and the Federal Speak Out Act. The former bill, coming into public law in March 2022, invalidates arbitration agreements that preclude a party from filing a lawsuit in court involving sexual assault or sexual harassment at the election of the party alleging such conduct, according to Congress's website. The Speak Out Act became public law in December 2022 and prohibits the judicial enforceability of a non-disclosure clause or non-disparagement clause agreed to before a dispute arises involving sexual assault or sexual harassment. The filing does not accuse Woods of sexual assault or sexual harassment. In a civil cover sheet appended to the October suit, Herman's attorney indicated, no, when asked whether the case involves allegations of sexual abuse. The filing does not accuse Woods of sexual assault or sexual harassment. In a civil cover sheet appended to the October suit, Herman's attorney indicated, no, when asked whether the case involves allegations of sexual abuse.